Thank you for tuning back in today. We're going to jump right into Hebrews 12:1. It says, "Therefore, since we all have such a large cloud of witnesses surrounding us, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that so easily ensnares us. Let us run with endurance the race that lies before us." So where is it? While the author of Hebrews is debated and ultimately unknown, we can be sure that the letter was received by the early church as an authoritative, inspired piece of scripture. It places value on Christian discipline and was written to exalt Jesus Christ. It is an encouragement to be unwavering in endurance and to remember that Jesus is the only one that can serve as the connection between God and man. No other book in the New Testament so thoroughly ties back to the Old Testament. And as Jesus said, he came to fulfill law, not to abolish it. And that's in Matthew chapter 5:17. And the previous chapter goes through many of the men and women of the Old Testament and the extreme faith they showed in their lives. So what does it mean? We come to this verse after looking at the whole of the Old Testament. After reading about the giants who had faith in the future, promised Jesus, not even knowing the details of when he would come or exactly what his coming would look like. And heaven is full of people who all have had faith, and that should inspire us not to give up or have doubts, but to continue in our own faith and run to Christ. The author was encouraging the audience of the believers that they were not alone. They are surrounded by people who have been exactly where they at in the same situation and offer support and encouragement to make it to the end. So why does it matter? It is easy to feel discouraged when you think you are the only one who has ever felt that way or feel the way you do. And when you are running alone, you slow down, you stop, you may even turn around if it gets too hard. And this verse is giving us a push forward and reassurance that we are not running alone. We have people on the sidelines who have already finished the race and they are cheering us on. And we are running towards Jesus, and even when it feels like the race is never ending, we can look at the people who have already made it to the finish line and have hope that we too can make it to the end. This verse also gives us assurance that the sin that is slowing us down is easy to get stuck in, but God also gives us the strength to throw it off. When you are exhausted and feel like you never know if it's going to happen or you're going to make it, this verse is the person on the sideline yelling, "You can do it. Take off your backpack and run. You'll be home soon." Remember, you can't change the world, but you can change the world for somebody. God bless you.